Yeah, I kind of got super excited about a tool being made in Mexico. Would I have loved it to have been made in the USA? Yeah, of course. So it's Labor Day weekend, guys, and I hope you are all having a great weekend or had a great weekend, depending on when you are watching this. If you watched Friday night's news from CNN or the Cop Tool News Network, or as most of you guys know it, Belts and Boxes, great people over there, I'm not ragging on them. They came out on their show kind of busting our hump a little bit about us celebrating that this DeWalt tool was made in Mexico. And I probably stumbled through it like I normally did, said, hey, it's closer to being made in the USA. And I do feel that it is closer because China is 14 hours away in an airplane. And trust me, I've been there, and I've even watched a lot of kids make a lot of small, different outdoor power equipment around a line. I hope I have pictures of it, but I know we weren't allowed to have our phone in there as we went through. Either way, they came out and said, hey, what's the difference between China and Mexico? And to me, it's huge. And I'm wondering if you guys feel the same. Because at some point in time, if China, let's just look around. I didn't even clean up. I came in, I just wanted to settle the dust a little bit because I'm getting a lot of emails on this. We look around at what I have in front of me, you know, made in China. I could be made in China. I don't know. I'd hope not. Made in China. Made in China. Probably made in China. Mexico. China. 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 I mean, even this, China, right? And I guess, thank God I do have my one Skaggs piece for my motorcycle here, made in the USA, proudly made in the USA, and you'll never find a piece like this that's gonna come out of China to the US. That's just one of those things where even made in the USA products today, we've had a lot of Craftsman toolboxes, they're just not up to par as what we'd expect. A lot of made in Canada stuff, you'd see that there, it's made with global materials, so all it is really assembled there, it's not really made there. There's a lot to go into this, but I hope you guys would really take a look at where you're buying everything from, because it is important long term. And if it isn't important to you today, and I want to stay out of politics, it's going to be at some point in time in the future. When, I'm not going to speculate on that. That's going to be your probably political version of this. But the reality is we have to start making a lot of things at home again. We need the small manufacturers to step up and make things like this, and then get some money together and then make another product. And what's worse is you can watch Shark Tank, and I don't even watch it anymore because somebody has this great idea. They go to the guys at Shark Tank, and the first thing they want to do is take it overseas so they can make more money. Even the people who are proudly made in the USA, we want to keep that here. They'll be like, whoa, I love that you're making it in the USA. We love that you're supporting this, but we can make more money if we go overseas. And that's what it's all about. Secondly, in this whole thing, I guess, where is the parent company of what you're buying from? Stanley Black & Decker. Where are they from? Where's most of their places at? Metabo HPT, where's their headquarters at? Milwaukee, where's their real headquarters at? TTI, right? All this stuff, we go down the list of it. And if, I'll go back to the Belts and Boxes thing because I did think it was funny, and I laughed, and I have no problem with what they said at all. I have no problem with those guys at all. But they said that and then came back with their Flex t-shirts on, which is 100% Chervon, 100% China. 100% China, which is hard to swallow at some point. And also in the comments down below, they also said when we're not sponsored, we'll come on and give our last goodbye, which that means to me that they're out there doing all this stuff for the money, which is great. You got to get paid. But do it for the people. Where are the people who want to help others out? Where are the people who want to go through, look at something and say, hey, here's what you look at, here's what you should do, this worked like this, and be honest. Don't do it for the money, don't do it for the fame, do it for the people you're helping out. And when they made that statement down below that when they're not sponsored anymore by someone who has so far currently been either Central Ohio Power Tools, which is who they're owned by, in who they were there to promote in the beginning. Or it's been basically Chervon, which is Ego, now Skillsaw, and Flex. They also make Cobalt tools. They also made the old Craftsman stuff. They've also made a lot of stuff for Bosch. However that goes, right? They're sponsored by China. So it kind of gives me this eerie feeling of watching news that's trying to convince me that China is okay. And I'm not saying that some things in there aren't okay. All I'm saying is we really have to take a second look at it at some point and say, what's going on? Globally, where are we going to send our money to? Because if we keep shipping our money to everyone else but anyone here, who's going to have it? Because it doesn't come back that easy, especially these days. And I want you guys to think about that. How are we going to get our money back? When are we going to get our money back? Leave me those comments below. Thanks for your time, guys. Again, hope you had a great weekend. Let's kind of calm this whole thing down of what's going on with that comment and just put your feelings in the comments below and let's forget about it. Thanks for your time. Have a great day.